Hey guys, this is October 3rd. This is actually my third video for today because I made one, I forgot one yesterday. So I made that one, I made my today's video, and this is like a bonus one, all right? And again, this is my video journal, so I'm sharing my thoughts as I go on my journey here. But I'm listening to the book Elon Musk by Walter Isaacson, and I heard two little concepts that I'm like, oh, that's actually huge, and I wanted to say something about it, mark it down, whatever, okay? So the first thing that was said about Musk was that he never looks for like a business. He's never on like how can I build a business and make money? Like that's never his like frame of mind and his thinking. He was always thinking about a purpose or a mission, and then he figures out, how can I fund the mission, or how can I make this a reality? How for example, he wants to colonize Mars, and he had that idea before there was SpaceX. So he said, I want to colonize Mars, and he created he had a mission, this vision humanity to be multi-planetary. And again, whether you're not agree with it, it doesn't matter. He had that vision, and he didn't have the full resources to do it. So he figured out a way to make it happen. But what his driving force was to better humanity through allowing humanity to become to live on multiple planets, from here and Mars. So he truly believed that like this was his mission, and he had to do everything in his power to make that mission happen. All right. From a business standpoint, from a life standpoint, that's a phenomenal way to look at something. Like let's go from a business standpoint, from like an entrepreneur standpoint. So many entrepreneurs, myself included, have started businesses because we want to make more money, right? We want to make more money. And some people say like, oh yeah, find your life's passion, and then you make a business of it, and then you never work a day in your life. I don't think that's true. And I don't like that, because what that sounds like is that work is bad, right? It gives work a negative connotation. And I love work. Like, work is what I'm made for. And if you don't think that you're made for work, there's something wrong there. Like, you are absolutely made for work. Like, you have to work in life. You will die if you don't work. There's just so much evidence that goes on, like, people that don't work suffer massive amounts of depression. That people who don't have a life and a purpose, a driving force behind them to get up and do something, they are in a horrible mental, psychological state. So I absolutely believe 100% we are made for work, and work is not a four-letter word. Work is an amazing gift that we've been given to take our mental capacities, our physical capacity, and take it out into the world and serve other people. That's what we do for work. Okay. Now, sometimes we have a job that we don't like, and we may work at a job for a little bit and then stop doing that job because we want to work doing something else. Whatever work is, we are meant to work. Okay. And I say that because I uphold in high esteem, high value, a woman who wants to stay home and take care of the family. That is not a job in the typical sense where she gets paid. But is it work? Heck yeah, it's work. And it's hard work, and it's a never-ending work, and it's extremely draining work. Highly rewarding, yes, and you're pouring into your family, which is the driving force behind that. But so I just want to make that distinction. Work does not always mean job or what you get paid for. People who go missions trip because they feel that the word, that God is leading them, and they need to spread that word into other people groups, and they're in dangerous situations, and they don't have funds, and they're not getting paid, and they're just they're working. We are meant to work. That's it. All right, that's it. That's all. That's my rant on work, and hopefully, if you to this point have thought work is bad, and that like your whole sole purpose of maybe starting a business is to stop working. I just hope that you rethink that. All right. If your business starts churning on its own, creating enough income where you don't have to work, I hope and pray that you find something that you can pour your life, your soul into. All right. Now, but I love that little bit from the book. coming back to the book, that he said he found a mission, and then he had a mission in life, and then he figured out a way to support and make and fund and make that mission happen. Because if you have that mission, then all this other stuff is just is like the stepping stones to get there, right? This is not the mission. This is the mission, right? Oh, it's actually very, very, very profound if you think about that. And if you think about it like in terms of your business, like if your business, people who succeed in their business over the long term, who have this overarching long-term success, they usually have a mission that they're trying to serve people in a particular way. And the business gets built behind it as like a resource, okay? And this is good and it supports them, but their mission is the driving force. And that's the whole reason they even built this business. It's mega powerful, you guys. It's mega powerful. So often, and maybe I'm just the only one here, but so often I'm like, I gotta make more money. I gotta create something to make some more money. I gotta make some more money, so I free up my time here. I can put it here, and I'm in this like, and I'm missing the big picture. What's the mission? Here's a quote from the book from Elon. All right, life cannot be about merely solving problems. It's about pursuing great dreams. That's what gets us up in the morning. If you internalize that, if you understand that and you get that, and I'm just starting to, like, it's it's got to be unpacked. You know when you hear something and you get that, like, you're nodding like, oh yeah, I understand that. That's like very surface level. I hear what you said and I understood the words that you said. Okay, good, but you're not grasping the full depth of meaning of that. You have to sit on it and, as my father-in-law would say, chew on it for a while and let it unfold as you begin to raise your awareness about it. I mean, come on, pursuing great dreams, right? Like, for example, my great dream is not to sell an ASL course, right? It cannot be to sell an ASL course. If my great dream, or I wouldn't say that's the great dream. I say if that's my motivation, if that's my goal is to sell my ASL course, that's a crappy goal, because that is a self-centered goal, right? If I sell it, I'm like, I'm the one that's benefiting, right? As opposed to me shifting that focus to saying, like, if my dream, my goal, my purpose is to educate people on a different culture and language the best I can, because I'm not deaf. I'm not deaf culture myself, but I've learned, and I have a daughter who's deaf, so I can share those experiences. I can share the language that I've learned. And if I truly look at it in that essence, me pushing to get my course out there, it carries a whole nother meaning, because it's not just about, like, I got to sell my course to make some money, but my goal is to get out there and make sure people are educated and share this beautiful language and share what's going on, okay, and share this knowledge that I have, and hopefully kickstart someone else on their journey related to that. I mean, that is not my main mission in life, so I'm just trying to give an example from what I'm working with right now. But I think that this is great. Like, if you wake up in the morning super excited and super enthusiastic because you get to work, right? Because work is making that mission come to fruition, making it happen, right? And all the business, all the turmoil, all the stuff that surrounds that is really just like the process to make the mission happen. I mean, you guys, you gotta get that. It's just so powerful. It's so powerful. It's so powerful. Here's, I'll tell you about the mission that I've been toying with, all right? And I've said this in the past, like I have my ASL course because, I have a degree in sign language, and I've been teaching it for years, so I have this knowledge. So I created the course. And, but I've said, I want to use that course as my training ground to learn how to market. I think this is a high income skill that I want to learn. And so I want to learn how to be a great internet marketer. I want to learn how to take a product, like my ASL course, from obscurity, no one knowing about it, to making it a successful business. Now, Here's where it gets a little tricky, because I'm not just trying to make it into a successful business to make money, right? Like, I'm trying to figure out, how do I learn the skills to do that? Okay, now here's my secret motivation behind that. Because doing that will, if I can take it from here to here, I will make some money. Great. But it's not just about that, right? If what I am thinking, and I'm still working about this and working this out, and I'm still praying about it, and I want to see where the Lord wants to take me, what area, but I really feel that it's in this area. I'll tell you, all right, one of my big drives here, like, I'm part of the school system. I went out through the school system, I went through the university system, and now I'm in the high school system as a teacher. I see lots of challenges in the public school system. It's hard. It's a, fit everyone into the same peg type of model. That's what it is. We have the school system, and I know the school system works really hard. The people in here, the teachers, administrators, they work really hard to serve a wide range of students. But the honest truth is, we push them through school, and really the only thing that high school teaches them and gets them ready for is to step into college. And so many kids are not college material. They don't want to go to college. They don't have the drive to go to college. A lot of them nowadays don't feel that college is worth it. And for many, it's not. So it's interesting. And so when I see the school system, I see lots of challenges, lots of flaws, lots of areas for improvement. And when I think about what can I do about it? Okay. And so one of the things that I'm thinking about, and this is one thing that I think would be very fulfilling, is I want to take these kids, maybe even still in high school in the senior year, just out of high school, and maybe in their early 20s, take that like age group and teach them how to work and build a business, which is what I'm trying to do right now, right? So in my life, this is my internal challenge. In my life, up until now, I've failed so many times trying to do different things. So a lot of my drive in what I'm doing right now is so that I can learn the system. And learning is not just knowledge, but learning is application unto mastery. And so as I learn this system, learn what I'm doing, and grow my business, I'm basically creating a blueprint. And I want to duplicate that with another product, with something else, maybe in a different industry. I want to be able to take something from obscurity into a profitable business. Not with the motivation behind it so I can make some money. It's not just about that. I do want to take care of my family. I do want to live a prosperous lifestyle, a financially prosperous lifestyle. I do, but that's not my main motivation, right? It has been in the past, which is, I believe, one of the reasons I failed. But what I'm thinking is, like, I want to take these kids who have no idea what they want to do in life, but they're not going to college, and they're just kind of fledgling around. They're little fledglings. I don't know what to do, and bringing them in to like my little circle here, and being a mentor to them in business and in life in general, right? You see a lot of my stuff is motivational and personal development type stuff. I want to pour that into them, but I would love to take people and take these young people and show them how to build a business, whether it's a brick and mortar business. They might know some of the skills. Maybe they're a welder, or they know auto or something, or like a trade, something like that I'm not proficient in, but I can come in there and help them put a business infrastructure in place so that they can grow a business. And I would love to do that and become a mentor. Now, for me to do that, I have to succeed in my mission first of being able to take my product from obscurity into a viable business. And so that's just some of my motivation. That's what I'm toying with. That's what I'm playing with. I wanted to share that with you guys because that's what gets me excited. Like, I want to learn this for other people. I want to be successful so I can help other people be successful. Like, that drives me. That makes me excited. Like, I think about when I was a kid and I wanted to do stuff and I had no idea. But if I had someone who would come along and basically hold my hand through the process and smack me around when I'm acting a fool and say, nope, keep your eye on the prize, let's keep going, and I'm gonna get you there, right? Like, you're gonna do the work, but I'm gonna help you get there. Every time you want to wander away, do something dumb, or walk away because you failed, I'm going to pull you back and say, no, keep going. And I'm gonna help people do that. So that's what I'm working with, you guys. And that gets me excited. That gets me jazzed. That's what gets me going like, oh, I got to get back to work. I got to learn how to do this. I got to learn the process and I got to apply it because I want to apply it unto mastery, right? All right. That's it. Thanks for listening.